welcome to Mama Lesley Tarot. We've got the Alleyway Tarot here, and we're just going to do a real simple read today. I just got this deck, I don't have any other ones out, and I'm just going to read what comes out. I have no idea what this is going to be about, we're just going to go as we go. So, let's see what we got. Now, I know this deck doesn't necessarily like to flip too much, but I'm working with it. I'm working with it because I'm more comfortable with flippers. But it also might be working with me that I need to be more comfortable trusting myself in the cards. So, nothing comes out on this one. I'm just going to pull it from the top after I do a quick shuffle. What do you need to know today? What do you need to know today? Oh, there we go. We got one. Aries. Do not hyperfixate. You could be an Aries as well. You might know somebody who's an Aries, and this is giving you a little bit of notice to make sure that they're not hyperfixating on something. Kind of giving them a little bit of a guide, like, yeah, that's cool. Hey, you remember that one time you talked about this thing, though? Tell me more about that. This is a card of hyperfixation. This is a card of hyperfixated fire, I would say. Somebody's putting all their energy towards one thing. And then, okay, it's giving me shit now because I said it doesn't flip. So we've got the High Priestess and Respite, though. Or not Respite, the Seven of Pentacles, I believe. Yeah, High Priestess and the Seven of Pentacles. So this is a divine connection between spirituality and the physical plane. This is a divine connection. But then this is being content with what you have and taking care of the things that you already have right now, combined with this Aries in, or this Aries right here with hyperfixation. I think there's something that you know is taking too much of your energy and your time, and it's detracting from the things that your foundation that you need to spend time caring about. And we've got, yeah, Scorpio. So we've got Scorpio, and Scorpios do tend to hyperfixate a lot. It is on people a little bit, sometimes more than a thing, but. And then on top of that, we've got the Alleyman, the Three of Swords, and the Seven of Potions. So the Alleyman is, oh, this is a different Alleyman. Hold on, I have to look this one up. Hold on. Okay, so the Alleyman, the Three of Swords, and the Seven of Potions. So the Alleyman, this is a card of just sitting, being comfortable, being still, and not waiting, but being prepared for something miraculous to happen. Now, this Three of Swords, though, can be a card of heartbreak, but I don't see any cups here, so this is more just kind of, you're hurting yourself with this one a little bit. And then the Seven of Potions is a card of self-care, so make sure that you're sitting here in wonderment instead of sitting there and getting, well, this could go wrong, this could go wrong, this could go wrong, this could go wrong. In the silence, in the respite that you're taking, you need to control your thoughts. I think that's what all of this is about. Because with this Alleyman, in the patient wait for something wonderful and miraculous to happen, you're stabbing yourself in the heart over and over and over again, preventing your own flight, catching yourself in the fucking rain here. This is all things that you're doing to yourself. You see these swords here? Swords are the element of air, which is the element of the mind, this mentality, it's your thoughts. A lot of times swords can indicate when somebody else is stabbing you, but that's the Seven of Swords mostly. This one is, you are being hurt, but combined with the rest of these cards, there's not somebody else here hurting you. You're doing this, so you need to make sure you're not getting stuck. When you're sitting in your silence like this, that you're not, oh, I love this card, it's so pretty, it glitters. When you're sitting in your silence, that it is actually moments of self-care, and that you're not sitting here, okay, well, I have time, I have free time, I've got to think about this, I've got to think about this, this, and this. You're ruining your self-care. That's not self-care. You're just stressing yourself out more. You got to stop that. If you don't, I did flip over and put it back because it didn't actually flip. I did see the Tower, which is a raccoon dumpster fire in this deck. That's the Tower. So if you're not careful with that, there's a chance that you could ruin certain things or make things turn out worse than they would have had you just been able to actually de-stress and ground yourself and relax a little bit and care for yourself, most importantly. But that's coming out here is you need to care for yourself. So, along with self-care and managing your more extreme tendencies, I'll say, what else do you need to do? What is this self-care for? What do you need to learn this lesson for? Why do you need to learn how to care for yourself? I mean, the obvious answer would be so that you don't allow mistreatment from other people. Consumption in reverse. This consumption card upright is a card of partying. I've not gotten it in the reverse though, so hold on. Okay, so this is something being wrong. Now, this card is consumption. Somebody has been drinking or doing something so much that they are it's normal for them. It is normal life for them. They don't see anything wrong in it. So I think with this, you spend so much time worrying. And really, I did see the Virgo card, but I'm surprised it didn't come out. All of the cards I'm getting about stressing out, how much you stress yourself out in your head, that's what this is. This has become a normal part of your life because it came out reverse. That's what the reverse meaning is it's become so much a part of your life that you can no longer extricate yourself from it or it from you. You have got to ask for help. And I might be the help needed. It might be me pushing you to accept help that somebody else is offering in your life, somebody that can actually be there and help and tell you every day or every other day when you're not wanting to get out of bed, hey, just get out of bed. That'll be the thing for the day. You just need, I think you need, if you cannot push yourself, you need to ask somebody to help you. And that's a strength in its own. That is not a vulnerability. That is a strength in its own. It is a vulnerability, but it is strength enough to present that vulnerability, to risk that being shut down for something that you know to your core you need help with. You know, something that is so serious like that. If somebody shuts you down when you're asking them to help you fucking put the shit safe in the house, right? And it's like, I get it, it's heavy, whatever, you got other shit to do. But something serious like this, it is not a weakness to ask for help. It is a strength to ask for help and to make that admission that you need it. So, on top of all these, I'm going to do bottom of the deck, the Chariot. So this is something returning most of the time, but this can also be a choice. You see how there's a dark horse and a light horse? This is, I think you're going to have opportunities coming up. Somebody might be coming in to actually offer that help. They might have offered it before and you kind of scoffed at them and maybe hurt their feelings a little bit, and they were like, well, I don't want you to do this to yourself, so I love you, but no. So, oh, and we got a twofer. So, okay, the Seven of Wands and the Artifact Bearer. They see you as somebody who's kind of like just trying to get them back in your life just because you can get the help from them. And they're trying to sit here and fight this righteousness. Not fight righteousness, fight because they are standing on a platform that is just. They know that. They want to help you. And they don't see that. They don't see you coming across as that. And with the card I pulled this morning for the Sun Tzu Oracle about communicating effectively, you might need to work on that too. You might need to communicate with this person. Hey, I know I was a shit. And you have no reason to believe me right now, but I really did some thinking, and my situation is now untenable. I don't want it to be this way anymore. I would really, really appreciate it if you would, again, do me the favor of helping me. I really do need it, you know? You've got to be able to ask for help that way if you need it. You can't just let your ego's not going to save you. And if your ego's preventing you from asking for help, your ego's going to kill you. You need to make sure you do not let that happen. But I don't see a lot of ego cards here. I see more of this person really just cares for you and does not want to see you hurt anymore. Prince of Keys. Yeah, this person has had to maintain a balance with you for a while, so much so that they're feeling like if they don't give enough, you're gonna treat them like shit and just take anyway. And if you give too much, you're going to treat them like shit and take anyway. It's a balance, a line that they have to walk in caring for others and caring for themselves. That's what the Prince of Keys is. And this also might be for you. You might also have to do that because it did come out right next to the Artifact Bearer. And I'll be damned if they don't fucking look similar, right? So it might be that you need to walk this line of self-care and maintaining your, what looks like a disconnection from everybody else while you handle this situation. I'm going to do one more, see if anything else comes out, and then we'll check bottom again. Is there anything else you need to know? Nothing. So we're going to go bottom of the deck. Aquarius. Oh, I just read this the other day too, and I forgot it. This is, I think, somebody who tends to get lost in certain situations. They tend to throw themselves into something so much. And this might be, the whole clue of this is that you have a propensity to fill your, with the Aries and the hyperfixation as the first card and Aquarius as the last card. Both of these cards tell me that this whole thing you need to work on is how you manage yourself and how much of yourself you put into things and how much you take out of those things, okay? But on top of that, it's this self-care. You are using this consumption because you're not utilizing self-care in the proper way. You think that this consumption is your self-care, and it's not. You cannot predict every scenario. You cannot predict everything that is going to happen just by sitting there and making yourself miserable, thinking about everything that could go wrong. You are missing being present in the moment, and you are no longer grounded and balanced. You need to be, okay? So I'm thinking so much. Enjoy your life, ask for help, and reconnect with your friends. And try to be a little healthier, okay? Love you.